Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Steve, the Money Coach, and I was reading an article the other day about the 4 money languages, and I was really intrigued by the premise. The money language is how you view money and what money means to you. And then conflict happens when we see money different from our spouse, and we just don't understand how to deal with the differences. So I'm going to list the 4 different languages, the pluses, and then we'll go over the negatives of this so you can find out which one you're in, and then find out which one your spouse is in so you can try and resolve some of the conflicts that are happening with your money language. So we're going to start with the driver. The driver is someone who equates money with success. The driver is the more they accumulate, the more they earn, the more successful and competent they feel. Think big house, fast, expensive cars. Money protects against the feeling of incompetence, inadequacy. Now, the downside to the driver can be overly dependent on money for their self-esteem. They could be materialistic in order to combat a deep sense of inadequacy. So that's the driver. The analytic are people who are very structured. They're organized when it comes to money. They view money as a way to protect themselves from life's uncertainties. Money and management of it are a way of providing security to themselves and those around them. The analytic can easily establish a budget and stick to it. They're well structured financially, and they're a good long-range planner. They express love to those around them by planning for the future. Now, the downside is an analytic can become legalistic and controlling regarding money and budgeting. They have their own sense of financial logic, which can sometimes communicate disregard and disrespect for their spouse. The amiable adopts an attitude of life is relationships and the rest is just details. Money means love and affection, and the amiable uses money to share what they have with those around them, especially their loved ones. But a lack of money is hard on amiables because it translates an inability to demonstrate love, which can sometimes make them poor money managers. A downside to an amiable is because they are so generous and good-hearted. The downside is of an amiable, because they're generous and good-hearted, they can sometimes lack long-range planning skills. And then the 4th one is the expressive. The expressive, money is acceptance. It purchases the respect and admiration of others. It provides the basis of relationships with desirable people. It communicates love by shopping, buying, and spending to gain acceptance. This language can be used in a negative way to hide feelings of pain, insecurity, or incompetence. Now, the downside is expressives can become overly dependent on money to solve their problems and calm their fears. Spending money can sometimes become an addiction. So I guess I'm going to ask you this: which one of those money languages do you see in yourself? The driver, analytic, amiable, or expressive? Which ones do you see in your spouse? And how can you come together to best help each other with their pitfalls and their successes with their money language? Thanks. I'm Steve. Leave comments below. Love to see what you guys think.